All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a real cosmic mystery. We're talking about a visitor from another star system, an object that seems to be on an impossible trajectory, something that's defying our understanding of physics and stirring up a major controversy in the cosmos. And this quote right here, it really nails the heart of the puzzle. There's this interstellar object. Its name is 3I/Atlas, and it's just, well, it's not acting like a normal comet should. And that's forcing scientists to consider some pretty extraordinary possibilities. So let's start with the visitor itself. This thing has traveled from another star system. And believe me, the strange circumstances of its arrival are exactly why astronomers are so completely captivated by it. So how rare are we talking? Well, 3I/Atlas is only the third interstellar object we've ever spotted. That's it. And right now, hundreds of observatories are watching its every move as it heads for a super close encounter with Jupiter in March of 2026. Okay, and this brings us to the first major clue in this whole mystery, its trajectory. See, this isn't just some random path through space. It's so unbelievably precise that it seems, well, statistically impossible for a natural object. Now, to really get why this path is so weird, you need to understand something called the Hill sphere. Think of it like this. It's Jupiter's personal gravitational bubble. If an object flies inside this invisible border, Jupiter's gravity can actually grab it and pull it into orbit. If it flies outside, it just keeps on going. And okay, this is where things get really wild. The original NASA calculations showed 3I Atlas would skim this critical boundary with a precision of just 0.1%. I mean, out of a 33 million mile target zone, it was predicted to be off by only 35,000 miles. That is just an insane level of accuracy. So here's where the controversy really starts to brew. After astronomers started talking publicly about how incredibly improbable this trajectory was, the official path was, well, quietly revised. The new prediction puts it passing just outside the Hill sphere. It's the timing of this quiet little update that has so many people raising their eyebrows. And to put that kind of precision into perspective for you, that's what we're talking about. For a natural object, after, who knows, maybe thousands of years traveling through deep space, to hit a target that accurately by pure chance, that would be an almost unimaginable feat of cosmic marksmanship. Okay, so if the trajectory wasn't strange enough, our second clue really deepens the mystery. It's not just that 3I/Atlas is on a weird path. It looks like something is actively pushing it in a way that gravity alone just can't explain. Now, this kind of push, it's called non-gravitational acceleration, and it's actually pretty normal for comets. You know, as they get closer to the sun, the ice on them turns straight into gas and shoots out in these random jets. It's a process called outgassing, and it basically acts like a bunch of tiny, totally unpredictable rocket engines. But here's the kicker. The push on 3I/Atlas, it wasn't random. Not at all. It resulted in a massive 62,000-mile course correction. And the most baffling part is the direction of that push. It was just the right amount in just the right direction to guide it toward that critical boundary near Jupiter. I mean, the absurdity of this is just... it's staggering. For random jets of gas to fire with the perfect timing, the perfect direction, and the perfect force needed for such a pinpoint course correction, that would require a coincidence of truly astronomical proportions. So you might be asking, why aim there? What's so special about that spot? Well, near the Hill sphere are these special locations called Lagrange points. Think of them as gravitational sweet spots. Perfect parking spots in space where you can place a satellite with hardly any fuel. If you were sending a probe to observe our solar system, that is exactly where you'd want it to go. So all of this leads to one massive question, doesn't it? Are we just witnessing an incredible series of natural, mind-boggling coincidences? Or is this object something more than just a comet? So let's just lay out the two competing ideas side by side. On one hand, you have the natural comet theory. In that world, the trajectory is just a 1 in 26,000 long shot, the acceleration is just a lucky coincidental push from outgassing, and its composition is just an unusual CO2 comet. But on the other hand, you have the artificial object theory. And with that lens, the same evidence points to a deliberately targeted course, a controlled propulsion system, and an anomalous, non-natural composition. Both theories explain the facts, but man, they lead to vastly different conclusions. Now, this case is far from closed. But the good news is, we won't have to wait forever to get some answers. There's a critical date fast approaching that promises to give us the evidence we desperately need. This timeline really puts it all into perspective. We're past that controversial trajectory revision. Right now, more than 230 observatories are watching this thing's every move. And it's all leading up to March 16th, 2026. That's when 3I/Atlas makes its closest approach to Jupiter, and that's when we're going to get our best look yet. And in the end, it really boils down to this one single number, 1 in 26,000. Those are the odds of a natural object just happening to pull this off by chance. So the question for you is, do you believe in that kind of coincidence, especially when this is only the third such object we've ever seen? So, as we wait, that's the question we're left with. Is 3I Atlas just an extraordinary coincidence, a cosmic fluke that hit a statistical jackpot? Or are we looking at the calling card of something deliberately sent to our solar system? Either way, the answer is going to change how we see the universe.